Is your organization built on a shaky foundation? These days, external conditions are challenging for most organizations, and although the impact may be substantial, many of these conditions are outside of the organization's control. In addition to these external conditions, there's evidence that internal issues are degrading the foundations of even the strongest institutions. Evidence that inside organizations, employees aren't very committed, and who show all the signs of being unfocused. Which has a huge impact on results. There's evidence that workers and managers aren't even close to being in sync. And their interactions are a huge challenge to getting things done. So what specifically is causing all these issues and creating the shaky foundations in organizations? Well, here's some facts. Only 33% of employees surveyed view their management as strong leaders. Managerial incompetence in corporate America in the public and private sector is between 50 and 65%. Poorly managed work groups are an average of 50% less productive and 44% less profitable than well-managed groups. The facts indicate that it's a prevalence of ineffective managers and informal leaders at all levels that's creating the shaky foundation. So why aren't managers doing a better job? There certainly is a lot of money being spent on training. And there isn't any lack of information about how to manage. If information and money were the solution, golfers could be instantly better by reading tips in a magazine. Anyone could play a musical instrument just by taking one lesson. Or be an expert at that new software program by reviewing the help manual. Like playing golf or learning a musical instrument, management is about action. For performance to improve, managers and leaders must be developed over time. There is no quick fix. One-time seminars and workshops are like watching a movie. You either like it or you don't like it, and it stirs up some emotions. But then 3 days later, you forgot most of how you felt and much of what you saw. Although seminars may get you fired up temporarily, they don't translate into action and thus improvements in performance. In truth, real performance improvement doesn't happen by chance. It takes a commitment of time and energy. What if Captain Sullenberger didn't make the time for developing his performance? The passengers on Flight 1549 were really happy that Sully Sullenberger put in the time it took to take the training that was required. You see, performance improvement requires application. The more we replicate a behavior, the more imprinted it becomes. Performance improvement requires feedback. Feedback can increase the likelihood that participants will return to or persist in an activity and self-report higher interest in that activity. Performance improvement requires support. Employees in a supportive organizational climate are more likely to implement knowledge and skills acquired in training. Performance improvement requires a systematic approach over a period of time. At Toyota, legendary CEO Katsuaki Watanabe says to learn the Toyota way and become an effective manager, it takes 20 years. Fix a shaky foundation. Focus on developing the foundation of your company, the individuals that formally and informally manage the activities of others. It'll pay off in many ways. A strong foundation can weather any storm. Thanks for your time today.